And the 22nd SCO meeting is currently underway in Samarkand in Uzbekistan. As global leaders meet on the day 2 of the high-stakes summit, Iran is set to become a permanent member of the 8-member regional body. Tehran signed a memorandum of obligations which brings it one step closer to becoming a permanent member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Last year, rapidly expanding SCO approved Iran's application for accession, while government in Tehran called on members to help it form a mechanism to avert sanctions imposed by the West over its nuclear program. As the country is set to obtain a permanent membership, various global leaders condemned the move. Russian President Vladimir Putin met Ibrahim Raisi on the sidelines of the summit and expressed his happiness and welcomed Iran as a member state. China also congratulated Iran and further stated that it looked forward to working closely with Iran. Granting membership to Iran is only the start for the SCO to gain traction into the Arab world, as Egypt, Qatar and Saudi Arabia also gear up to become dialogue partners. Other than that, Belarus is also expected to sign the documents for permanent membership. Now that Iran is set to become a permanent member, let us try and understand the significance of the historic move. The move will open various horizons for Iran, helping the nation in more ways than one. Deemed as a diplomatic success, the membership is considered a significant step for Iran's economy and foreign policy. Tariff relaxation from other SCO countries is guaranteed to give Iran's struggling economy some relief. Not only will Iran enjoy close political ties with powerful nations like China and Russia, it will also have access to the Central Asian region, which will serve as a great market for exporting Iranian goods. As for India and Iran joining SCO is a win-win situation for both India and Iran. Trade with the Central Asian countries which are SCO members, though Iran will be much easier and smoother for India. And Iran tackling the Taliban with the help of other members will also have a positive impact on India. Later in the day, with the aim of boosting Indo-Iranian ties, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Iranian President are expected to meet later in the day in what would be their maiden meeting. Siddhant Sabal, thank you very much for staying on. Iran joining the SCO was the highlight of the summit. Indian Prime Minister Modi is set to hold talks with Iranian President. What is the significance of Iran joining the grouping? And what does it mean for India to hold talks with Iran?
Well, Eric, a short while ago, the advisor to the Iranian delegation to the Samarkand SCO summit spoke to WION exclusively. And this question I posed to him, who, of course, termed the development as a significant development in terms of the expansion of the group. Now, we know the group is already very large in terms of its size, geographical size, in terms of the population, and in terms of the economic might. Now, the addition of Iran adds to the dimension of West Asia in terms of the group expanding to Near East, what many would say, and that of course helps the grouping in getting more weightage in the international geopolitics. Now, we also know that Belarus has also applied. It will start the process next year, but largely Iran will of course become the full member or attend the summit as a full member during the Indian presidency. That of course happens next year. The summit happens next year. Now, the bilateral of course happens in few hours from now. The Iranian President and the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be meeting. The key focus, of course, remains on connectivity. We know that India has heavily invested on the Chabahar port project. This is something that provides India connectivity to its west, something that has been blocked by Pakistan, and of course provides connectivity not only to Iran but beyond Iran to Central Asia and Afghanistan as well. There are other issues as well. Remember, during the COVID pandemic, India supported Iran, and of course there has been engagement on other fronts as well. But the one of the key pillar of this relationship now has become connectivity. Both countries keen on easy connectivity, and that of course is symbolized by the Chabahar port project.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.